Hello, let's do Wordle number 1094 for June 17th. And I asked for two starting words related to a history theme. And Dan suggested Roman and books. Okay, so we know there's one O and it's not here or here. My immediate thought is R second and then O over here. But what would we put between that R and O? It may not be as nice as I initially thought. We could try to end in OR. Like what? Huh. I can't really think of one. Why can't I think of one? The problem with OR words when I try to think of them in my head is I think of ER words. It's hard to split those in my head. So I mean, the O is going to go fourth, or it's going to go first, or it's going to go last, obviously. Those are the options. But I never like trying a vowel first or last before I've excluded all the other options. But I mean, we could do we could even do something like outer. Honestly, outer is a pretty good guess. Just double checking that it should be possible. Let's give it a try. Okay, so it has to be OR, and I just didn't think of it. Good to eliminate some of those letters, though. Ooh, I just saw one. Vigor. Let's try vigor. Nope. Ichor? Would Ichor be the answer? I only know that from RPGs. Could it be IOR somehow? Choir, but spelled wrong. I don't think it can be that. So I something OR. Is there something more common than Ichor? Pretty sure World of Warcraft has a few quests, collect 20 Ichor, but it's not a common word. I can't get it out of my head. If this was guess 4, I'd just be hitting enter on Ichor, but guess 5, it's really dangerous. There could be a whole class of words I'm not thinking of. It happens sometimes. So I need to be careful here. I'm trying to think what else could be going on here. I mean, I know we can't repeat the O. Which is actually really nice that I know I can't repeat the O. There's no other vowels available unless you count Y as a vowel, but I wouldn't really use a Y in this case. So what are we if not Ichor? I don't think I've ever seen Ichor come up in any of the other word games I've played, so that's why I'm shying away from it as well. It just doesn't seem common enough to be an answer. There's got to be something else. I'm not seeing one starting with Y though. So let's put IOR back in. How do we pronounce that? You're Ior? This is not how you spell plier, right? Seems unlikely. Plier. Yeah, it's ER. IOR, huh? Could it be like RIOR? Friar? This is not how you spell friar. Crior, prior. Prior. Ooh. I think it's prior. Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't guess Ichor. Okay. I'm curious if WordleBot even suggests Ichor as an option. I'm really curious what else was left there. It felt super restricted. Okay. So we went Roman and books. We got these yellow. We were down to 21 answers just after that start. A lot of them start with O, so doing outer wasn't a bad idea, at least according to my brain. According to it, oh, in hard mode, outer was the best choice, so there you go. But the answer was prior, so we just got that. Excuse me. Yep, so the only two words left were prior and vigor, and then unlikely might be Ichor, liver, visor. So Ichor was an unlikely word, as I suspected. And I have the hiccups now. That's wonderful. So I lost a 50-50 on prior vigor, technically, although I hadn't thought of prior. So yeah, and then after vigor, having that OR. Oops, in the I. It was only prior or Icker. So I thought of the two things that could even be possibly guessed. So if I had gone Icker, it wouldn't have actually made me lose, because then it would have been only prior as guessable. So I don't think it would have helped very much for prior though. It would have just said, hey, look, keep looking at IOR. Yeah, that double R is tough. The IO is tough. Yeah, really hard word today. So let's spin the wheel of themes, and while I do that, let me know in the comments how you did. I'm really curious. You struggle like I did. All right. So Sarah Lawlin suggested a barbecue theme. So just leave a comment with 2 starting words for me related to barbecue in some way. And of course, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.